Here we have with us Mr. Monal Thakkar from Amrapali Group. Welcome to Bullion Bulletin and 11th India International Gold Convention. We'd like to know more about the bullion trade from you. After this 80-20 restriction has put a stride in overall the market, how are you looking at the situation and how has it been impacting particularly bullion trade in India for the legal business?
Basically, after 80-20, the gold scenario has quietly changed. Changed with the manner where price gap from our side to customer, it's always, which was quite minimum, which has gap of from 14% to 4%, so which is very high. So end consumer is paying a higher number, higher amount, and even they are, the jewelers and the person who is making of jewelry, they are not getting the goods on the actual demands what they actually have it on their own pocket. So this is really a big gap between the 80-20 and before the 80-20. The market was running very smooth. The operation was very easy. There was an ease on doing a business, and which is now probably very difficult to do it.
So coming to technicalities, how this problem, this 80-20 restriction, how has it been impacting the operational things?
It is definitely creating a very big operation issues, like we cannot cater to every part of where we are supplying or catering to the zone. Second, technically we have to export it. We are a bullion company. We have to open up a new arm called a jeweler. It's really difficult to understand first of all the policies and the major rule change which came in before 3 months. As an 80-20, the Star Trading House has got the clearance on the import base, where it should be bank and the PSUs are having on the base of the exports. Another gap between the market should run on the pyramid side of supply, where it is not moving that way. So that is creating a price gap between the end customer from different supplier on a very different manner.
Government has cleared its stand. For the time being, it will not remove the 10% duty and 80-20 restrictions. So it will be there for some time. How the industry can tackle?
Custom duty is never an issue for the Indian consumer, as what I can see from my perspective. It is never an issue at the level 2%, 4% or 8% or now it is, which is 10%. But in a ground reality, yeah, definitely the 10% is not a small number. It is almost actual 10% price is hiked by so. And as well, another premium is going to take place. What we have seen after 80-20 is $130 premium, which is the highest. And the lowest, which is running right now, $8 and $9. So the margin has gone down and the risk is very higher on our side, and the consumer is paying almost 10% custom duty and 12 to 14% highest premium they have paid in the last 6 months. So that's drastically changing.
So overall, the situation has been very bad till now. Like people are hoping that government will come up with a better plan so that, for instance, gold monetization scheme. So do you feel it will help?
Definitely it is going to help a jeweler, but not the bullion industry as of now. I hope for the best. That let's see how it goes.
There is a restriction for gold. So is that helping the silver bullion trading in India?
Silver is always runs on its own demand, its own industry and its own different perspective of doing the business in India.
These two are not connected. You are not feeling any connection because of this restriction?
I don't think so. There is any connection. Yeah, of course. On the ground of jewelry, it is different. But though silver is also used in the industrial portions, like making of motherboards and some of the things like that.
So what is the overall demand of silver in India for this industrial application?
Total consumption of silver is around 1,200 ton or 1,400 ton, which we have seen is more 1,500 tons. So, and I think around 30% of consumption goes to the industry.
Industrial demand. As a big player in this industry for bullion trading, so how are you looking at the future of this industry, particularly in the price front also and for demand as well? How are you looking at India and global, both?
India has always been a Sone ki chidiya and it is always going to be the same way. India's demand is, I never think that Indian demand is going to get down. It's always going to be on the same ground, on the best level.
And for what about prices of gold and silver? Do you feel it will go up or down?
Yes, I am bearish on both the side for the gold and silver. Gold, I am thinking if it is crossed by downside at 1180 and down, further we might can see the 1,000 level again, $1,000 per ounce. And For silver, if it crossed by on the downside 18.18 dollar, and we can see might a level of 1650.
Finally, some words for this event, 11th India International Gold Convention, sir. How are you enjoying the conference? And
Yeah, it's
how
really a
has it been
good
useful?
platform, and it's amazing platform where we can just have a one-to-one meeting with all the suppliers as well as the clients.
So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.